to another video. So in this week we have a Mercedes E220. Client just bought it, came down for inspection. I recommended this and that, and we went for it. So it's having a paint enhancement, as the paintwork is in really good nick, to be fair. Like polish on the bodywork, and then with these gloss pillars, as we know, they're all a nightmare. We are getting them PPF tomorrow morning or afternoon, because the customer said what's the best, and obviously the best option is PPF, so they will be PPF'd, so you ain't got to worry about any scratches on the gloss black. That's the best way to protect them, really. So they get PPF'd. I'll then carry on polishing the whole car. I got the bonnet's done, front bumper, the wing is done, as you've seen. Just making my way across now. But tomorrow, before I go home, I'm going to polish the PPF'd areas, just so I know underneath that PPF it's looking good. So let me show you an example. Is my torch on? The hell is my torch gone? I do this all the time. Yeah, look. In your office. So I'm not looking for perfection in the gloss black, just a light enhancement because they are battered. So before, they're a nightmare, as everyone knows. And then I just give it 2 polishing sessions on these. Much better. But obviously when that's PPF'd, it's going to be flawless on it. So I'll get all these areas done. A, B, C pillar are going to get done. This one, that one, and mirror caps. The front bumper getting done as well, and also the canard in the front. So they've had a polish. Just making my way across. I'll do these, come home, and then we crack on and with the rest of it. So see you in a bit. So we're on day 3 now. So yesterday finished up polishing the whole car. Then the glass was polished last night before I went in ready for coatings. The wheels are going to get a once over because there's a couple of marks on a couple of the wheels, so I'm just going to give it, because it's quite flat, a polish over. Clean them up again, ready for coatings. The PPF is getting installed this morning. So it's PPF on the front grille, canard, the gloss black, and also because the customer's got dogs, they said it's a good option to do the boot lid for him. So I'm going to do that for him as well. Just literally all done in. And then obviously inside it's getting coated. And I got to dress the engine bay actually for any coating. So yeah, final day, final push. Get this wrapped up. And we'll show you the final result, but it's very nice, very smart. So we'll see you in a bit. So that is the end of this couple of days job. I think the last footage you seen was James doing the PPF. So pillars PPF'd, the mirror black pillar, this little edge by here, and then obviously the rear one. The front canards PPF'd and the grille. And then what we done, because the owner got dogs, I don't know if I mentioned, we put PPF strip on the boot lid. And what he's kindly done as well is do a PPF on the fuel cap. So literally how you'd want it really. I'm going to worry about the gloss black, which is obviously a absolute ball ache. So yeah, single polish on the car. Just lifted that paint, made it shine a lot more, and obviously with the coating enhanced it a little bit more, and then obviously protected for 2 to 3 years. So wheel faces have had a coat, bodywork glass, full inside, all the leather has been coated, and obviously the fabric and the carpet, so it's basically had the full whack. So what I'll do now, I'll put the camera down and I'll get some B-roll so you can see the final result. And if you are interested, rather send me a message or go on my website, fill out the form, and then we go from there. So forgot to mention as well the engine bay, that's had a good clean and a dress. So yeah, see you in the next video.